Yeah. It's a full-time job with no benefits. Too many ego, too many fits. Count money with a side of stress.
Hey, what up, y'all?
Still
It's your boy,
tripping, but
Still
you
Khalil,
don't
back in
know
another
the
video.
rest.
Today we got Busiwa. I think that's how you say Busiswa. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say people's names, but I fuck with her. I'll be watching her content all the time. So now we're gonna react to it on her channel. I think I reacted to one of her videos before. If y'all haven't, shout out to her. Y'all go like, share, subscribe on her page. Once again, shout out to all the Khalillionaires. What I call my twins and their friends that's locked in. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to today's video. We're talking about exposing the Atlanta Waterboys. So if you ain't never been to Atlanta before, and you're planning to go, make sure you carry your own water with you at all times. You don't want to stop and get some water from one of the water boys. Now, I ain't trying to knock their hustle, but historically, they have not been the best business people, if you will. So we're going to see exactly what I'm talking about, so y'all don't think I'm just hating on the water boys. Let's let Boosie Spot take it over.
Y'all, I am heated!
I ain't got nothing.
I'm not paying nobody rent!
They on the truck. Really on the truck. They climbing on it.
Those boys really just need help. They need help, yo.
I love the Waterboys.
Oh, no.
If you've been here for a while, then you know that I always talk crap about Scamlanta. I mean Atlanta. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. So before we continue this video, I just want to give a genuine shout out to everybody in Atlanta. This is not the first, and this will never be the last time I talk about your scamming Metroplex city. I'm not sorry. Anytime I hear Atlanta, I just think about crime, and y'all have a lot of time for crime. And if the shoe fits, what does TikTok say? Cinderella, wear it. Those that have critical thinking skills will understand that I'm not talking about every single person in Atlanta, but there are a lot of scammers in Atlanta, and if you disagree with me, then you are part of that group, or you're just delusional, and that is why you should join the anti-delulu membership, period. Today we're going to be talking about the Atlanta Waterboys. Stay away, far away from them. You actually need to sit down and listen because this is going to be informative. So the Atlanta boys are pretty much boys that sell water to people at the stoplight. It's not as innocent as it sounds because there is a deeper reason why this video is being made. Not only do they overcharge you on warm water, they will make sure that they scam you also in the process. Yes, so if you have Cash App, Zelle, all of those apps, make sure that you have a PIN locked on them. So what happens is they will knock on your car. Okay, I'm putting it very lightly. They will pretty much scare the living crap out of you because some of them will jump on top of your car, some of them will jump on your hood, some of them will be on the other side of your window, some of them will be right next to you telling you to roll your window down so you can get some water. It's just water, right?
So if you don't want them to bother you, the best thing to do is to walk, like drive around and like reach for something in the console. So they ain't gonna know what you're reaching for. And a lot of people, now this could go either one or two ways now. Either they will get afraid because you look like you know how to use the thing that you might be reaching for, or they gonna take it as a challenge, like, oh, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? And then now you finna get bopped and bam when you didn't have to. So this is not the best strategy, bro, to say it's one. It's one that works sometimes. I'm not saying do it, but if you had to, it might work.
Or even a Gatorade, or I don't know, anything to drink, right? Harmless. The way they sell the waters is really scary. I would not roll my window down because now I'm scared. But a lot of people, typically women, because we're more sympathetic, they do roll their windows down because they see little kids, you know, and they're selling water. They're just trying to get, I don't know, money for extracurricular activities at school. Is harmless. A lot of people do not carry cash, which I will advise at least have $10 in ones in cash if it's something you really want to do. But if you don't, go ahead and drive.
Yeah. So for reasons like this, I always keep at least some people cash. Some people cash. I don't be taking people cash. I be keeping my cash. I always keep some cash because you never know when you might want to buy something that's sketchy. You know what I'm saying? Everything you buy ain't always good. You know what I'm saying? It might be a nigga be like, hey man, I got these J's for $12. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you buying J's for $12, but you might get a steal deal. You know what I mean? So in that situation, you definitely want to pay in cash because You will be scammed if you don't. And I'm almost 100% sure. If a nigga selling J's for $12, he will steal your money. And you have to be prepared for that, okay?
It will save you a lot of money. Trust me. You don't have the money, so they're like, oh, get the Cash App. You get your Cash App, you try to type the name's not popping up. And what do a lot of people do? They hold their phone as somebody types in and make sure, because this is a stranger, that they're typing in the name and sending the $1 or $2. But no, a lot of these victims hand over their phone. And I know there's probably somebody already saying, why the heck would you hand your phone to a stranger? Some people just don't have street smarts, I guess. Honestly, it's not even street smart. Maybe it's even common sense. Do not hand over your phone to a stranger. So now they have your...
That's why I'm on TikTok. I'm a common sense activist. I try my best to teach people common sense because it's not as common as it used to be. I'm just saying.
Phone in their hand and they have the freedom to take all your money, and they do just that. Maybe not all, just depends. Some people get robbed of $600, some people get robbed of $1,000, some people get robbed of $200. We're gonna watch this story of a lady that got robbed in broad daylight by the Waterboys, the Atlanta Waterboys.
I really don't understand why like this be happening to me, especially because like I'm not a selfish person at all. I don't steal from nobody. I don't steal from corporations. I don't steal from Walmart. I don't steal, period. I'm a gift.
Why'd you say it like that? Like everybody steal from Walmart, but I don't. You know what I mean? I don't even steal from Walmart, y'all. You see? I'm a real good person. Do you see how y'all be stealing from Walmart? I don't even do that. That's how she said it.
If anybody knows me, I'm always giving to people. I'm always just helping out the community and stuff like that. So for this to happen to me, I know God is going to bless me because I didn't do nothing for this. I didn't do anything like karma-wise for this to happen.
I don't know if we know how God works for real, but like just because something bad happened to you don't mean God gonna bless you. Now I'm not saying he won't bless you because bad things are happening to you, but I don't want us to get into our mind to think that just because a water boy stole my money, something good is gonna happen because when God don't make something good happen, then you're gonna be like, God is bad now because he didn't help me get my money back from when I did something bad and stupid and got into a bad situation. Maybe this situation was God teaching you to not do this dumbass shit so you can avoid doing this shit when you get the real money. So then when you have millions of dollars, niggas can't take that. You know what I'm saying? See, God work in mysterious ways. He don't work in the way you want to say. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say.
And I hate to wish bad on people, especially black boys, because a lot of times they be needing our support at the most. But the fact that they just stole from me, a black woman, you don't never know in a person's situation. If y'all follow me, if y'all seen the post that I just made, how I just got laid off from my job, like, people don't see that. And see, this how I know that, like, those boys really just need help. They need help, yo. But not mine. That I don't wish bad on nobody, but you got to go. Like, you got to die from this. Like, you don't just get to be put in jail from this. And I know worse things happen to other people. But
did she say they gotta get unallowed? See, that's what I'm saying. No. Yes, they might need to get, but even an eye for an eye is not, you got to die. You know what I'm saying? For taking the money. They supposed to chop off their hand and take their money or something like that or whatever it is. For them to die? And that's a little too serious. See, then now you're going to have people taking up for them. Talking about some, no, they need to be exonerated. No, they don't need to do that either. But they don't need to die. It's like, come on, man.
For someone like me who don't do nothing to nobody.
I'm hiring. I need high ticket closers. You can work from home. You can work from anywhere.
You're going away.
I don't care your race. I do not trust a stranger at all. Now, for people that don't live in Atlanta or don't live in any metroplex, then you may not have seen these things because it happens here too. There are water boys here, but you just keep it moving. You mind your business. But for the people that live in Atlanta, they knew immediately that she was talking about the water boys. A comment that really stood out to me was from that darn Jess, which reads, I tried to give them cash, $5, and he absolutely refused to take it and was like, I can't take cash. Can you scan this QR code? Drove right off on his ad. I don't trust them. And you shouldn't. And that is why we can't have nice things in terms of if you're able to give, to give. There was another comment that read, my first 2 months in Atlanta, I was...
This might be off topic, but I think the Waterboys are like the same as the sneaker boys in the mall, when they be like trying to stop you when you got new shoes on, trying to, hey, let me clean your shoes up. Then they want to tell you about the whole shit the whole time, clean the shoes off, and they try to guilt trip you. Like, cause that happened to me, and I bought one already, and then I was like, you don't need some more. You know what I'm saying? You want to help out the black business? We got kids, and nigga, I already bought some shit. I don't need all this goddamn solution. I ain't got that many shoes. I don't even wear sneakers like that, nigga. I wear suits most of the days. The fuck you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Scammed out of $1,500. I was so upset. A few weeks later, I woke up to $25K in my account from a blessing I didn't know was coming. Head high, mama. I'm not sure about other apps, but Cash App has a security lock, which means it requires you to put a PIN in order to complete the transaction. So if you don't have that PIN on your Cash App already, please make sure you do. Just in general, even if you've never encountered a water boy, you may encounter somebody else. When it comes to scammers, some of them come up with the most extravagant things and some of them come up with the most simplest things, and people still get scammed. And she was getting a lot of hate from people saying, you're from Atlanta, you should have known this. What do you mean you've never seen the water boys? And all of the, it's just, some people just don't know. Some people see good in people. Some people have discernment. Some people don't. Some people have a lot of love. So much love that they can't see bad in anyone. And that's unfortunately who the scammers target.
See, and that was me for a while. And I took all the times that bad things happened to me because I let somebody get in too close as God teaching me not to do that shit. So then when I got more opportunities, when I got more things, I have a family, that I can protect them. Because I would not have been able to protect them if I didn't go through these things. It's not like God always going to give you money back and God always going to make your life good and happy. Sometimes God going to make your life very bad. So when it gets really good, it will stay that way. But nobody want to hear that part of the Bible. You know what I mean?
If y'all are in Atlanta, do not give any money to the fucking Waterboys. They just stole $1,100 from me, sent $1,100 from my Cash App to theirs. I literally had $2 on there. They changed it.
See, I don't even have access for you to even be able to do that. On my card, maybe I'll put like 500 on there. And even then, I'm locking the shit. I take everything out in cash, I put it in another account that nobody even know exists type shit. I don't use that card to do nothing. I take money from that account, put it in this account, so then I can use that account to pay for shit. Soon as I pay for the shit, I'm unlocking the card, pay for it. Soon as I pay for it and say approve, I lock the card back right away. There's no possible way you'll be able to take $1,100. There's no way. You can't do it. So I don't know what y'all niggas is doing out here. This is why God made this happen, to teach you how to save yourself from having next time. Now, if you're a colleague, then it don't ever happen to you, because I just told you how to keep yourself safe. But if you want to look like you always got money, you don't want nobody to question, maybe, because sometimes you might look broke, because you might try to pay for it, and then they be like, hey, your card's been declined, sir. And you go, oh, I got to unlock it, baby. Don't worry. I got the money. I got to unlock my card. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't never want to go through that, and you always want to be like, I don't never have to go through that, well, you're going to have to go through this with your money getting stolen then. How about that?
$1,100 to them. It was a lot of boys on a scooter, on them damn lime scooters, but that's okay. I got the fucking police right here. I hope them, y'all, somebody need to put them under the jail. $1,100. Didn't I just put on my fucking post that I just got laid the fuck off? Them hoes need to be put under the jail. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Now, y'all know me. I can notice when people are acting. This is giving me very good performance. But I don't know what she's... It feels like she's lying about something. Maybe not the $1,100 getting stolen, but I think she's lying about her proximity to the suspect. I believe she knows one of those water boys. And she was trying to get some dang-a-ling, and he finessed her out of more than those draws. That's what I'm getting. If it's not all fake, that's what happened. Because she's lying about something. That's all. I'm just very good at telling. That's not all. The emotion is there for good reason, but it's misdirected.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit got me so motherfucking heated. $1,100 motherfucking dollars. But that's okay, cause bitch, I got APD on your and they're looking for you. They're literally looking for you, ho. You're dumb. Like, you're dumb as like, one thing about it is
Well, I don't think they're gonna be able to find the Waterboys too much unless they got their name and everything attached to the cash app. But even then, it's probably under somebody who they gonna get to take the fall. You know, it's always a fall boy. I don't think you're gonna actually find the real nigga. But I'm saying.
if you know me, I'm always supporting the community. I've always given literally like a couple dollars to them. $1,100? You gonna send yourself really? You gonna change the amount from $2 to $1,100? Really? Like, I'm asking them niggas to put the fucking cash app in, bro. It wasn't working. They're like, here, let me just do it. This for $1,100? All right. Don't worry. APD is definitely on your dumb toe. I don't give a fuck about none of that. And they are going under the fucking jail. Nigga, you claim you fucking 19? You're done. You're done for. I hope them hoes run you the fuck over. You're done. You're done. Then when they sent it, the shit say rent. I'm not paying nobody rent. Y'all know, literally, I was right over there. Finna get on the motherfucking highway to go this way. Them hoes are done today. They're getting put under the fucking jail. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
That crash out is completely justified. You lost your job. And even if you didn't lose your job, I don't care if you are a millionaire. If you're getting scammed, it's never a good feeling. Ever. Especially with your money. People work hard for their money. It really sucks. You can't pick up $1,100 from the floor. Unless you steal it at the club. And if you do crime, even if the police don't get you, the streets will end up getting you. Whether you are a teenager or an adult, if you're making crazy life decisions that are gonna affect somebody else, that person will fight back, and sometimes it's in blood. Kim said you gave them your phone, and she did. She did give them the phone. They already look sketchy. I'm not giving nobody my phone. Joke's on them, I don't even have $1,100. They would have tried to type that insufficient funds. If anything, they would have cash apped you some money. Why are y'all like this? Y'all are so easy to scam. Yeah, okay. Okay. I know it's always common sense. Like, don't give the person your phone. And like, you never know. You know, you never know. You may get scammed tomorrow off of something we'd probably be laughing at. She did have another video where she was apologizing for saying that they deserve to be unalived and put under the jail or whatever the case is. And a lot of comments were just saying, F them, they deserve whatever comes their way and all of that. Moving on, there is another lady.
I don't think they deserve to die, but they do deserve whatever is coming to them, like legally is and morally and cosmically, I guess. But if that includes death, then that's what they deserve. But I don't think that they deserved it, personally.
Who got scammed a few years ago. Same scam, just a different person.
Y'all, I am heated! I got scammed! I'm so mad! I'm driving towards Georgia Tech because I had a meeting and I'm getting off the exit. I'm getting off 10th Street, and you're from Atlanta, you know about the Waterboys. So I'm at the red light and the Waterboys surround my car. And you know, I'm feeling good today. I'm like, happy Thursday. Let me do a good deed. They knock on my window talking about something. Hey, yo, you want to buy a drink? So I'm like, okay, how much is that? I roll down the window. They're like, oh, it's $3. I was like, I don't got cash. I can cash out you because, you know, I'm feeling nice. I'm trying to do a good deed. And you're taking my kindness for granted. So then they were like, okay, well, we do cash app. So I'm like, what's the cash app? So I type it in. It's not coming up. They're like, okay, let me do it. So he leans in my car and he's like, oh, you're beautiful. Da-da-da. Oh, you got a boyfriend while he's typing the cash app. I'm not paying attention. I'm like, thank you. And they sent themselves to.
She just exposed what happened. The last girl didn't want to say it. The last girl didn't want to say it, but she's real enough to be honest. They finessed her. They hit her with the, oh, you so cute, girl. Let me see your phone. And she fell for that shit. But the first girl didn't want to say all that. She tried to make it seem like it was just this and this and that. Nah, baby. You was a little wet between the thighs. And then you got hit right between the eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You got finesse. You got to call it a spade. I got to stop thinking with your little thing and start thinking with your big brain. You know what I'm saying? Brain head big. If you need us, call me. That's all I'm saying.
$200. I paid $200 for a Gatorade. It's hot. It's not even cold. I called the cops. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Yep. And I disputed the charge. Ah!
The update on her was she was getting more deals. She got her money back. And the funniest one of it all was the Waterboys hearted the money that they got back. So she saw that. But she got it handled. And I hope everybody else that gets scammed handles it immediately. But y'all cannot be too trusting of people, unfortunately.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. Together for $16.99.
Unfortunately.
So the Waterboys probably hard at that shit because they still got the money. You got your money back. Everybody wins. They scammed the system. They didn't scam you in the end. Some people still got morals. They still got to get what they, you know what I'm saying? That's why, look, at the end of the day, and no, nothing I say, I want nobody to feel like I'm hating on them, or I'm talking down on them, or I'm thinking I'm better than them, or any kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, nigga. I grew up. I did a lot of things. I ate after trash. I'm not better than nobody. Some people think that was disgusting. I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I'm better than nobody. I'm not better than nobody now that I don't have to eat out of trash. But I'm just saying, I know a lot of things, and my job now is to use my life to help other people not experience the things that I had to go through, that your daddy had to go through, that other people had to go through. You don't have to live the same life as us. You don't have to go through poverty. You don't have to be sad. You don't have to be depressed. You don't have to feel like you got to turn your whole life around because someone on TikTok said that you ain't making enough money and you ain't never gonna get no hoes. You ain't gotta stop playing the trumpet because it's lame and you ain't never gonna be Miles Davis. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do, have your own life, and be who you want to be in the world. And I hope my message and the other people that I cover, man, people around me, anybody you see around me, Cypher, anybody in Brainhead Big, Kalini, you know what I'm saying? MOL, anything that I'm a part of, if we're not helping you succeed, if we're not helping you grow, I don't want you to be around. But if we can, let us do it and vote for Laylo Brown. You know what I mean? Anyway, I love y'all. Shout out to all the cleaners. If y'all want to watch the rest of the video, like I will always do from now on, put the link in the description. Y'all can check it out for yourself and then give her some more views and like, share, and subscribes. Like, share, subscribe over here with the cleaners, man. Once again, my name is still Khalil. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Peace.